Hey guys, what's up? It's Brennan again. I wanted to show you 3 simple tips that have really helped me with my squat. The first of which is to determine how wide I go. What you do is you stand like you would normally if you were about to do a vertical jump, so whatever's comfortable. From here, you simply go up onto your toes and then flare your heels outward. Once you do this, you then go back on your heels and flare your toes outward. From here, you should find that this is a very comfortable stance to squat with. Make sure you try it out first, obviously, before you try it. So now that we have our width figured out, what we're going to do then is part of my warm-ups, I always like to use a kettlebell to help warm up my actual hips and start opening them up. So what I do is I go down into the squat position that I found to be most comfortable, and then I use the kettlebell and my elbows to push my knees out. I typically hold this for counts of 10 as part of my pre-warm-up mobility work. All right, so now that we have our hips warmed up and our stance figured out, one of the things I like to do for people, especially who aren't comfortable squatting, is to throw a bench beneath them between their legs. And what I have them do is just squat like they would normally and go down as far as the bench allows them to. Now, in this case, you can see I'm going a bit high on this just because that's where the bench is. So in some of these cases, you can use a box or aerobic steps, whatever you have access to. But I find for beginners especially who don't feel comfortable actually squatting down, you know, their knees shake, they're a bit wobbly off center, throwing a bench underneath them can really help. Not to mention, if you're a seasoned vet, it can also just help reinforce your depth if you're having issues there. So those are 3 simple tips that have really helped me out. Give these a shot if you haven't already, and I think you'll find they help your squat as well.